Welcome to All Things ETH. My name is Aaron, and on this channel we talk all things Ethereum. We talk about projects, we talk about news, we talk about NFTs, play to earn, and price. This is not financial information. It is for entertainment and education purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Well, let's get into it today, guys. We've had a little bit of a drop in the price of Ethereum today, and so I am talking about what to do when the market goes down, and just want to take a look at the fundamentals of what Ethereum is doing and has been doing for the last year. And I'm going to take you through kind of the backbone of the Ethereum network into, the market capitalization. I want to talk about transaction history. I want to talk about how many nodes are out there throughout the world to keep it decentralized. And then we'll look at a couple other things too. But first, I want to start with the price today. We had a significant drop over the weekend from about $3,400 per Ethereum all the way down below 3,000, and pretty significant drop. I mean, the more you zoom in, the worse it looks, right? Although we've been trading in this channel, wow, for quite a while. I think we're looking at, let's see, yeah, since the London hard fork on the 6th, on the 5th actually, is when we started moving up here and into this channel, and we've just been back and forth in this channel, and we spiked here with a little bit of NFT craze and a little boom in the Bitcoin price as well. It kind of traveled with that. Bitcoin's been traveling in a pretty tight channel too, and then it dropped. We saw the same drop with Ethereum, but from its most recent highs around 4,000, we saw it come down to about the same level it came down today. If you are watching other YouTube channels in particular, I love watching BitBoy Crypto's Morning TA with Piano Matty V, because I don't want to call him a prophet, but his old wives' tale, if you will, of what has been wicked will get candlesticked has come to fruition today. And so it's nice to see a little bit slower of a drop than we did on this candle. This candle was insane. Going from 3,800 all the way down to 3,000 in a 4-hour period was crazy, and all the way back up to 3,500. So only a $300 drop in that price, which was less than 10% at the time, to all the way down here. I mean, it was a huge jump, and today we had about a 10% drop as well. I think right now we're in the sub 9% down today, but it's been an interesting one. I was kind of waiting for this to happen, to be honest. I did with this wick down. I was a little impatient. I bought some Ethereum in the $3,400 range, hoping that we're going to see this extension of this uptrend here. But I'm not bearish, guys. This was more of a market reaction, a worldwide, traditional financial market reaction to some stuff that's going on in China. You can read about that. Google the Chinese housing market issue there, and you can find out more on your own. But this is not what I'm here to talk about, guys. The thing I want to talk about most is the fundamentals of Ethereum, and just kind of get a little bit of hope, and also some knowledge as to some facts as to where the Ethereum price could be going from here. One thing I just want to mention is, trading in this range right now. The last time we were trading at this price was obviously with this crazy wick here, but then on August 26th, less than a month ago, we were trading at this price. So let's not freak out. I mean, we could be worse. Could be way down here where we were 2 months ago in July. So we've only come down to $3,000 And I do think we'll see some upside from here. And I want to tell you why. So let's go over to ultrasound up money. Just look at the gas prices. The gas prices have come down significantly. I think the last time I talked about this, we were in the 120 guai range. We've come down to 60 guai, move 55. I've seen this jump from, between 80 and pretty much, this is pretty much the lowest I've seen in a while. Maybe 48 was the lowest I've seen in the last couple weeks. We've still got a lot of market activity on OpenSea. Uniswap is still moving, doing strong. I mean, this is the last 7 days. I mean, the last 24 hours. Yeah, still got a lot of OpenSea. Axie Infinity is still on the top. 6 here? Just got a lot of activity still on the Ethereum network. We're not, excuse me, we're not really losing steam. I want to go into a couple things more into that, but let's look at the cryptocurrency prices in general and the overall market cap. The overall market cap is 2.2 trillion. If you're not aware, I want you to think about this. This is a pretty crazy stat. The total U.S. dollars in circulation right now is between 1.8 and 2 trillion dollars, and we're the U.S. I should say it is the world's currency. It's the world's what people hold on to when they want to have strong ultrasound money, right? So what I'm looking at here is the possibility of crypto taking over that spot. And if you just look at it from a market cap perspective, the dollar being at between 1.8 and 2 trillion dollars, and the total market cap of cryptocurrency in general being over that at 2.2, it's been up as high as, or it's 2.02 today. It's been as high as 2.2 in the last couple weeks. And you guys, we're having a crypto revolution just based on that stat alone. If the U.S. has the strongest currency and total circulation is less than that of all of crypto, I think we're going to see things shift, and we have been seeing things shift. So let's not feel too scared about the drop in the price today. The U.S. stock market, the S&P, all of the traditional markets are also reacting to the news out of China today, and I do think we're going to see continued growth at least through the end of the year, and possibly come back to this point at the very end of the bull market. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, Ethereum is at $3.6 billion in market cap, or $364 billion in market cap, and it's about half, not quite half of what Bitcoin is here. So want to just look at total ETH in supply. Block rewards right here in ETH burn. This is the just overall market cap stats. Go to Etherscan, guys. Etherscan has a ton of information. Here's the node count. We've been growing like crazy. Nodes over the last 7 days are growing. Last 30 days we're down a little bit. We did have a bit of a fork. We dropped pretty significantly in the node count because of an error that was that happened back in late August here. But we haven't seen any change in the any scare as far as the data goes for transactions. In fact, our all-time high as of this year, let's see if we can shrink this down at all. Love to look at all-time high prices here. We're in this neck of the woods from May into June, and transactions spiked when we saw that dip in the price back here in See right here on May 21st was the top. We had a lot of transactions on the Ethereum network in that um, range of time. And then we've seen really significant, just steady um, transaction data throughout the last couple months. I was glad to not see a huge dip in this transaction, count when we did go down as far as the price of Ethereum here. So I'm glad to see that we haven't lost any traction as far as transactions on the network since. In fact, it's been really consistent, crazy consistent over the last year basically here. This is October, November, and then we're coming up on the end of September. So this is about a year total right here. And man, it's just been consistent over this entire year as far as transaction data. We had we were in this range in March, spiked in May and June through that recent top, but we've come down and we've really been consistent here. So glad to see that. Well, I want to talk a little bit about burn. So daily, between 6,300 and 6,600 blocks are created every single day, and with 2 coins minted per block, we're looking at about a rough average of 13,000 and change on the Ethereum network daily as far as coins created. And I just wanted to show you the burn data. So last month we saw some of the highest burn data ever. I mean, we started burning just over a month ago on August 5th, and did have some full-on deflationary days here, starting on the 3rd of September and a couple more here in the early part of this month. And this is just super bullish for Ethereum. I mean, with the price looking deflationary once ETH 2.0 comes on, but to see that we've had 4 days of over 13,000 ETH burned is just crazy. So I'm super bullish on ETH still. We have seen the amount of burn come down with the amount of GUI that has also come down, thankfully. The gas fees have gotten a little bit better recently since the last couple of weeks here, and I'm just I think people are continuing to use it as far as the these daily transactions haven't dropped off the cliff, and we're still seeing good throughput on the network. These high prices made the price deflation, or the high gas prices made the ETH supply deflationary. I do think we'll get up there again before the end of the year, and possibly be there pretty consistently even before the ETH 2.0 launch. So we're heading towards deflationary Ethereum, guys. Lastly, I want to talk about a little bit of technical analysis. We have this 200-day EMA or SMA here. The moving averages, the last time we were below the 200 was during this little bit of the dip after the recent all-time highs here. And in fact, this is all-time highs. We did see a dip under the 200 moving average, but we haven't even come close here with this downturn that we've seen here. And so I'm not concerned at the moment. If this continues to go up, the 200 moving day average continues up, and we don't move from this $3,000 Ethereum price, I do expect us to head into bullish or bearish territory. But until we're touching off or going under the 200 moving average, we're seeing an upwards trend throughout this year, and unless we see another 10% drop in a day or more, I'm going to be holding on to my short-term trades and holding. I'm going to continue to overall, I'm continuing to hold my Ethereum in my multiple accounts, whether it be in my IRAs through the Grayscale Ethereum Trust or in Coinbase. I'm looking forward to continuing to see the rise of Ethereum, even through the bear market that could be coming sooner than later if it does. So one last thing I wanted to mention, since I did mention the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, you guys, if you look at this metric here, this chart shows when Ethereum is cheap. In fact, on the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, whenever you get these spikes here, you know, whenever the green is eclipsing the gray is when Ethereum is cheap relative on Ethereum, or the Grayscale Ethereum Trust relative to the ETH price. And I've been continuing to buy on the Grayscale Ethereum Trust because it is cheap. I do think we'll see at some point some jumps where the holdings will be smaller than the market cap or the price trading, and on those days I'll be selling. So until that happens, I'll be holding on to my ETHE or ETH Grayscale ETH Trust, and I think it's a great investment right now. So let me know what you think in the comments. Again, this video is brought to you by Friedrichs Coffee. If you would like freshly roasted coffee sent directly to your door, if you're in the 48 states that are connected in the United States, please go over to friedrichscoffee.com and use code FREESHIPUSA at checkout to get $5 off any retail bags shipped to your door. So thanks for watching. If you want to support this channel, order some coffee from Friedrichs. Thanks very much.